Hola chicos, hoy vamos a hablar de la información de día 2, so day 2. This is the last day that we're going to be dealing with material that we already went over in class. Today, we're going to be dealing with tengo and tienes. Tengo, I have. Tienes, you have. This is what we used the last day that we were in class before the break. Okay, let's jump into this since I only have 5 minutes. Tengo means I have. Now, there's two words in English, but we're only using one word in Spanish. What's going on? You know that I, the word for I, in Spanish is yo. So where is it here? Well, actually, in Spanish, you don't have to use the subject. If you know who you're talking about, then you don't have to include it. It's like saying, gotta go. When I say gotta go, in English, you know I'm talking about myself. I've got to go, but we leave it out. That's slang. In Spanish, you don't have to use the subject. You can, it's no problem, but you don't have to. And it's not slang, it's completely okay. In tengo, because of the way it's written, we know it means I have. So you don't have to put the yo in there, but you can. So you can say tengo, I have, or you can say yo tengo. Generally, they leave off the yo because you already know what you're saying. They know who you're talking about. Tienes means you have. Once more, just like with tengo, it includes the word you. In this case, we're talking about tú. Remember, there's either tú or usted. But here we're talking about tú. We're saying you have tienes. You can put the tú in there. But because the word is tienes, we already know it's talking about tú. So you can say tienes for you have, or you can say tú tienes. Either one is fine. But what we're going to be using right now is just tengo and tienes. Let's look at some sentences. Repite. Tengo un cuaderno. I have a notebook. Tengo una carpeta de argollas. I have a 3-ring binder. Tengo el bolígrafo. I have the pen. Remember, el and la means the, un or una means a. Tengo 3 hojas de papel. I have 3 sheets of paper. Tengo la clase de español en la cuarta hora. We're starting to combine what we were working on yesterday or the last day, día uno. I have Spanish class, 4th period. See? So all of those are with tengo, I have. With tienes, you have. Tienes un libro. Repite. Tienes un libro. You have a book. Tienes una calculadora. You have a calculator. Tienes el diccionario. You have the dictionary. Tienes 6 perros. You have 6 dogs. Tienes la clase de matemáticas en la segunda hora. You have math class, 2nd period. So those are basically the sentences that you can make with this. What about questions? Remember that in English, we often have helping words. Do you like to run? Remember, do you like to run was te gusta correr. In Spanish, we don't have that helping word do. So do you have a pencil in Spanish? Just think about how do you say it as a statement. You have a pencil. Tienes un lápiz. Or the statement would be tienes un lápiz. You have a pencil. You say the same statement to make a question. You just lift your voice up at the end. Tienes un lápiz. So the question is the same as the statement. Tienes un lápiz. Tienes un lápiz. All right. Let's look at different kinds of questions. So do you have tienes? Whatever. Do you have a calculator? Tienes una calculadora? Do you have a pen? Tienes un bolígrafo? Do you have a sheet of paper? Tienes una hoja de papel? Okay, those are yes and no questions. What about what do you have? What? ¿Qué? ¿Qué tienes? What do you have? Which probably would be a question I would ask you. What class do you have during 2nd period, or what class do you have in 2nd period? ¿Qué clase tienes en la segunda hora? Now, asking that question, how would you answer them? What do you have? I have. So you have to switch the tienes to tengo. ¿Tienes una calculadora? Sí, tengo una calculadora. ¿Qué tienes? Tengo un lápiz. Tengo un amigo, whatever. ¿Qué clase tienes en la primera hora? Tengo la clase de ciencias